So this video is going to be a little bit of a roundup of extra settings you can mess around with, but don't really need to worry too much about. So if you go to your profile and into the menu again, top three dots, if we need to remember, you get all of the menu items you can use. So the first important thing is to go to the Manage My Account and change your profile to a business profile. This is very important, and you definitely need to do this before you create any content, before you do anything else. And it's the same drill as on Instagram. It gives you access to other things like analytics that you wouldn't get otherwise. So if you create videos before changing to this business profile or this pro profile, then you will never be able to see the analytics on the videos you've posted. So you need to make sure you do that as your first thing. You also have your tick code in here. This is pretty much just a QR code to send to people to your profile. I've never used it, I've never seen anyone using it, but if you really wanted to, it's there, it does exist. Maybe it's something you can add to an Instagram post or a LinkedIn post to say, hey, this is my TikTok code, scan it and you'll get my profile. Next is privacy and safety. Now, when you start an account, it is all pretty much set up how you'd want it. But I'd go through these settings and just make sure you're happy with everything on there. One thing I do turn on is allowing people to download my videos. Now, why would you want that? This means that they can start sharing them on platforms outside of TikTok, uploading them onto their own profile with the watermark that automatically gets added. It's just another way for people to spread your content further. Now, I've seen a lot on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, a lot of people sharing other TikTok videos on there. And that's a way that people download them. They create TikTok compilations. So if you allow people to download the videos, it will allow them to create these things and share your content further. And as soon as they download it, it always puts a watermark of your profile in there, so you don't need to worry about anything like that. Next up is the content preferences. This you don't need to do anything with if you don't want to. At the moment you can add a language, so you can get shown more content that is in a language that you want. It's quite cool, I guess, but it's not really needed or wanted in my opinion, especially if you're doing this for business. Next up is the balance menu. This is a very unique feature to TikTok, and it's really quite exciting for a platform like this, and it's really cool. So in TikTok, when you reach 1,000 followers, you can start going live. And that's when the balance really comes into play. When going live, similar to Twitch, for example, people can donate coins to you while you're streaming or while you're live. These coins have been bought by them for real money and can then be exchanged for money at the end, like you, for you. It's a great way to incentivize creators to keep creating content and keep making interesting live streams so they can make some money outside of brand deals. In a business situation though, you can also get donations just the same, so keep that in mind. Although the amount is going to be very small, it's kind of like YouTube ads, you need a massive quantity to make anything decent from it, but it is a little additional income source that could help in some way. Maybe it helps you upgrade your lighting, or buying a mic, or something for creating content. So for instance, it's easier in dollars, so I'm going to go through it in dollars for this example, but you can buy 100 coins for $1. Now you can tip these in any quantity on TikTok, and the creator gets half of that value. So the creator needs to be tipped 200 coins to get $1 out of it. So it's really a quantity game, and that's why you need to have a lot of people donating. So after balance, the rest of these menus are pretty much just explained: their settings, their support, general terms and conditions. There's not really much you need to go into there. it's very similar to Instagram.